Good evening everyone, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, hope everyone's doing well. I'm here, it's Thursday. There's still some big stuff going on, but a few people might be stressing about slightly. But we're here, we're a beacon in the darkness. Or, you know, some inspirational phrasing. How's everyone doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for coming and checking us out. It's bonfire night, which is always exciting. So we were out in the front garden a couple of hours ago, bought some sparklers, attempted to light said sparklers in the wind with matches. That was always fun. But yeah, out in the front garden for a little bit, watched the fireworks around the village going up, used the sparklers. It was good. Very cold though. Winter's definitely here. But yeah, it's that weird thing in the UK where we celebrate someone failing to blow up a building with explosives by launching thousands upon thousands of explosives into the air. If that doesn't sum up a lot of things, I don't know what does. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are having a good week so far, as well as can be expected given, you know, current events. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Just a cash grab, definitely. Me and Claire were talking earlier, and I think we're both of the opinion that you shouldn't be able to buy fireworks as a member of the public. They should limit it to preset, pre-planned events, and you should have to go somewhere. And you know, you can have a huge event to celebrate, but that should be it. It should be on the night. And yeah, that should be it. As opposed to what actually happens, where every supermarket and corner shop has a fireworks stand, and you can walk in and drop £100 on explosives to set off from your garden. Because that's only going to end well. Oh. Okay, anyway. Mini rant over. Welcome to the channel, everybody. In positive news, I had an interview yesterday for a new job. I'm now at the awkward point where I'm waiting to hear back something. So my head's like, I feel like I did as well as I could, but at the same time, because I'm waiting, I'm at that point where I'm doubting what I did and whether I could have done it differently and done it better, and if I'd said this instead of that, and I'm trying not to fall into my own head. But that's kind of the point I'm at. It's just that waiting. And it's like, it's between 3 to 5 days, but that falls into a weekend. So potentially, there's the chance not to hear anything until like Monday, Tuesday next week. Which is fun. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. We're not going to talk about current events because it's just slightly depressing. And it's not the stream. I know we sometimes delve into them, but we've got a special event today, so we're going to avoid that line of questioning. And I guess we'll take that up tomorrow instead, because I'm back again 10 AM tomorrow, and we'll drop a long stream tomorrow, and yeah, maybe that can come up then. But for tonight, we're going to attempt as much as we ever can to stay on topic, and that topic is a game called HordeCore. I got approached by a member of Meta Publishing, who are the team that have published this game, and yeah, got chatting to them, had a chat about what the game was, what they were looking for, and what I could offer, and yeah, long story short, we're playing the game. And I believe, if they're not here already, we will be being joined by some of the dev team as well, which will be absolutely awesome. So, speak of them. So yeah, one of the devs playing the game and super excited to check it. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Honestly, it's very much appreciated. Yeah, I've been streaming a while, but I definitely still fall under that small streamer bracket. So whenever, you know, devs or studios approach me, I'm always happy if I can fit it in, then I'll definitely fit it in. And yeah, I watched the videos and stuff for HordeCore, and it looks like a lot of fun, so I'm excited to check it out. As it is, I have loaded it, and I've done the first like 2 minutes of the game just to make sure it streams properly. So that's my experience of it so far. So we're going in kind of as blind as we can. But yeah, as we're playing, I mean, I've got a handful of questions that I've managed to think up just off of kind of needing questions. But whilst we're playing, if anyone in the chat has any questions they want to drop, then yeah, we've got one of the devs in the chat with us, so it's a good time to drop them. And yeah, I imagine more questions will pop up as and when we get through the game. But yeah, I'm excited. So let me stop the music. Let me unmute the game. And let's get into it. Anything that may come up, awesome stuff. I am aware that obviously you guys are typing in chat, so I set 2 lists of questions up for this. And one was in case we had voice, and one was in case we were on chat only. So I've kind of cut some of the potentially longer answer questions out, because the last thing I want is you guys to have to sit there for half an hour typing out this essay of a response to put into chat. But yeah, I've got a couple of questions lined up already, so we'll get into the game and we'll start it off. And yeah, we'll kind of see what happens. But yeah, at the same time, obviously, you know, if there's anything that pops up that you guys want to talk about that happens on the stream or whatever, then by all means, please just, you know, drop it into chat and discuss. But yeah, so for anyone in the chat who isn't one of the devs, this game is kind of a side-scrolling zombie shooter. I believe there is up to 4-player co-op built into it. And from what I saw in the trailer on the Steam page, there is like an AI NPC element to it as well. So even if you're playing solo, you've still got kind of a team management element to it, which is quite cool. Oh, let me know if the volume and stuff's okay, guys. So yeah, it's left stick to move. So there's some depth of movement as well as your left and right, which is quite cool. I do like the art style. It's that kind of Fallout Shelter feel to it. To the point where I'm almost tempted to ask if was Fallout Shelter maybe an inspiration in the art style, or did they copy you with it? Just in the way like the faces and the character models. But yeah, so we've got basic kind of left stick to move, right stick to aim. I haven't got any combat yet. Definitely falls into one of our inspirations. Nice. I was going to say, kind of looking at the character model and even like the health bar and some of the UI elements, definitely immediately kind of felt that may have been an inspiration. All fans of pretty much everything Fallout. Ooh, awesome stuff. Okay, so we've got item management in there. Ooh, okay. Engineer able to use pistols and deploy an auto turret. Headshots deal double damage. Glass cannon. That's always a fun build. Okay, so at the minute we haven't got anything. Okay. Ooh, witch's hat. Spooky. Because yeah, you've just dropped the Halloween update, haven't you? Because I know this is the prologue to the main game that's still yet to have a release date, as far as I'm aware. But yeah, this prologue's only been out a little while, hasn't it? I know you guys had you've got a demo listed on the Steam page as well. But yeah, you guys have got a bit of a Halloween. Yeah, everything's a little more spooky this month. Do you think that's going to be a trend with the main game as well when it releases? Do you think you'll do updates for seasons and stuff, or is the main game going to be a bit more kind of this is what there is? The pyro's quite cool. I like him already. I like that. The diplomatic response. I can't say yes, but yes. Oh. Okay. So yeah, we can stop survivors. That's quite cool. LT to use a skill. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh god. Okay, got a bit distracted there. Let's try again. Oh. Oh. First death achieved. There goes the Uzi and the witch's hat. Oh, it's not a bug. It is what it is. Okay. Oh, I see how it is. Right. Okay. Right. Less distraction with what's going on. Let's actually get into this. He stole my hat. I mean, I do quite like the, the one shot, the revolver feel to this, but at the same time, I've lost my Uzi, which is kind of frustrating. So is it a case of when you die you lose all of your gear? Got angry. I can play games. Honest. The wood's on fire and almost got me killed. Exactly. Haven't had this much fun in days. In the prologue we're resetting it. Right. Okay, cool. We can hug it out later. Now follow me. I've got a base camp nearby. Yeah, we'll be a bit more unforgiving. Okay. If it isn't our favourite pyromaniac. Who's the other one? Is she with you, Pyro? Oh, her? She can now start off. Ooh, okay. Let's go with of course. Me and Pyro go way back. And there's John. Would have been a great offering for the gauntlet. Oh, the gauntlet! I'm down, Frank. I just called Frank. It just tickled me. Let's move out. Okay. So the game's going to be a little more unforgiving. So is it going to be a little more unforgiving, or are we talking like a permadeath mode, or? That's better. Coffee's been had. Don't want to face those mercs in their gauntlet just yet. Let's get moving. The camp I was telling you about is nearby. A HordeCore mode. Okay. I like it. Okay, so this is the camp. Welcome to our new home. I'm impressed. Did you build all this yourself? Build? I'm more of a destroying kind of guy. The mercenaries here and they took everyone to die at their gauntlet. You did what? So anyways, if you look over to the left, we have a crafting table. And to the right of us, we have some fire to cook with. How many people? I'm liking the dialogue so far. Oh, you can tell by the amount of stumps to sit on. Have different levels of difficulty, challenges, and loot. Okay. So harder difficulty, more loot, or better loot, or that kind of thing. And one question I did have actually, talking about difficulty levels, is obviously I know there is... Nice, okay. The reward scales with difficulty, it's always good. Is there going to be a difficulty scaling when it comes to the multiplayer side of things? Or is it just going to be the difficulty is what it is, whether you've got one player or 4 players? Before we go, but let me know when you're ready to head out. Okay, cool. Already scales according to the number of cart players. Okay, cool. Even in the prologue. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh. That's a recipe on the list to start. Okay, cool. Okay. Scrappy mask, shoulder pads, shin pads. Niter, wrap gun. And this is where we lose Chris. Not sure what you're talking about, Steve. I tend to get lost in shops, crafting, gambling. I definitely magpie when it comes to games, and if there's something shiny to do, that's like an hour gone. We'll try not to do that now, because I do want to kind of investigate and show off the game, but yeah, that's definitely a risk. Let's go with that one. A light, worn-out minigun. Sounds like what we want. Okay, the survivor can't equip this item. Crafting is still very limited in the prologue. Okay. Nice. Oop. Aha. Oh, can I equip this one? Okay, so he has to be a flamethrower. That's fine. Able to use pistols and deploy an auto turret. And we've given us some armor, so it's a bit more survivability. Can I make any more armor for the pyro? Oh. Okay. With the, just from playing this like 5 minutes, with the interfaces and stuff, is obviously I'm playing on Xbox control at the moment. Is there a plan to adapt like the menus for just flicking between boxes, or is it always going to be like the mouse movement style interface? It's not, for me, like so far, it's okay for this kind of screen. But like then when I was trying to do the crafting, it's not, yeah, I was going to say, it's not too bad for the most part, but trying to do these little arrows is a little bit more finicky. Current control support is still very raw, it's not going to be customized and released. Okay, cool. We've got an update coming to Prologue Script for UI support. Awesome stuff. Okay, right, let's head out. So I'm guessing from the camp scene there, obviously there's space for 7 people. Is there a party limit? And is there, obviously, you know, I don't want to end up with spoilers or anything like that, but is there going to be a lesser limit than there is people you can have at the camp? And is there going to be the need to maybe swap out people in the camp? In the full game. Hey Kira, how's it going? Press Y to sneak. Ooh. Pumpkinhead. Armor 10, health 30. Yeah, we'll have that. Can I then give him... Can give him that. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I was aware that was a potentially spoilerish question, so... That answer is what I was hoping for. This is a new game. This is actually a prologue for a new game. It's called HordeCore. The prologue is currently free on Steam, and they dropped a Halloween update, so there's a lot of Halloween themed additions. I vote ditch Chris, give him a workbench outside the camp. You'd miss me really, Steve, you know it. Someone noticed. Akira, you're making friends already. Ooh. I'm glad I'm not trying to sneak. Whoa. Did that large one just explode? I call them boomers. Didn't look that odd. I like it. The rest of the road is blocked. Let's head back. Head back? No, no, no. We're right where we need to be. Come on, let's get inside. You'll see. I'm sorry for that one. It's fine. Can you emote in this to show disappointment at teammates? And if not, can you add that in specifically so Steve can share a disappointment in pretty much everything I do? Ah, so many memories. I do the mightiest of tea bags. Let's look around for loot and get out of it quickly. Noted. Oh, God. Have an eye for tech savviness. Ooh, hello. Oh, I can't use that yet, though, can I? See, I know, obviously we discussed it a minute ago, where you're adding in the controller tweaks for the UI, but immediately then I went to press like right bumper to swap to the other character to see if he could equip this. That LB RB to swap characters. Whoa, hello. Whoa! Okay, see. No, don't destroy it. Jeez. Yeah, he has to be flamethrower. Okay. Yeah, going back to the first comment about having the Fallout Shelter style characters, the way this kind of working through this building is going, it's again very, very Fallout Shelter in a good way. Just the way like the rooms open up as you go through them. So have you guys got an eye on a potential release date? Or like a release window? Yeah, this War of Mine as well. Definitely got that feel to it. Pretty much what we wanted out of Fallout Shelter as well. Really wanted to have control exploring. Yeah. Yeah, that was my big issue with Fallout Shelter, was it was very much you had to follow the rooms around in whatever cycle it was that the building was set up in. And even then it was just like you open the door and then you kill whatever's there and then you open the door and you go in. But obviously it was all kind of automated with the way the character movement worked. So no set release date yet, but we're definitely aiming for the first half of 2021. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know on the Steam pages it says 2021. You'll never take me alive. Now, Gramps. Wasted all that delicious ketchup to smear those walls. Well, that's why it tasted funny. Of course you tasted it. I had some trouble with a group of mercenaries nearby. We hid in the first building we could find and made it look dangerous. How are we supposed to know that hordelings are also attracted to the smell of ketchup? Our plan worked a little too well and we've been stuck down here for a week. Led the way out of here and we could use more hands at our camp. You're not taking my hands! Get them down! He means they could use our help. Thank you, strangers. We'll gladly join. Fight me, that's the only way you're taking my hands. What? I'm not taking anyone's hand. Sit down and face me in a battle of wits and strategy. Wits and... What are you talking about? Once you play a game, he made up while we were down here. And trust me, this will go a lot faster if you just play it. We don't have time for this, and I don't even know how. I'm still working on a GDD, but I can teach you the basics. Let the games begin. Play Horde Tactics. Let's go with the tutorial. Trying to work out the global lighting. It's all very well done, bouncing off the characters too. Yeah, I must admit, just the visuals in the game are awesome. And it works really well within like the gameplay so far as well. And I like the little UI dashboard that tracks the kills and stuff. I am curious to see what happens if and when the pointer gets into that little pink section at the top. But I don't think my aim's good enough for that. Yeah, with tutorial. So yeah, I saw on the Steam page that there is a trading card game built into the main game, which I love the sound of. And again, this is the kind of thing that Steve was referring to earlier, where we will spend days, completely unplanned, but we will spend days playing this, not doing the main game. Just as a heads up. Each survivor can attack once per turn. There are main stats of a card, attack and health and armor, non-piercing damage. Okay. Cards require action points. Can I shoot Chris while he's playing the mini game so I can progress the main game? See what I've got to put up with. That was an amazing transition. That was really nicely done. The wall protects your team. Before you can directly attack enemy survivors, you must destroy the opponent's wall. System hand, enemy camp, maximum of 8 threats at once. Every turn you'll have 2 or more action points, up to a maximum of 10. Action points may be spent to play cards or attack with survivors. Attacking with any survivor has a base cost of 1. Card log on that side. Defeat the enemy. Okay, cool. Okay. So I've got 1 action point. These guys are all like 2, 3, or 4. Okay. Interact drag. Okay. Okay, so we get 3 now. Nice. Unit dies when it attacks, dealing area damage. Deploy turret. Itemate the turret in your opponent's base, otherwise discard this card and draw another. Oh no! Welcome back. I'm glad you made it back. Okay, cool. You got the chat. That's what we got. I have nothing left. Yeah, so I can't attack or anything. Y is end turn. Yeah, that transition to from the game to the table was ace. Or a boomer surrounded by 2 horde links to your opponent's base. Yeah, we'll do that. So does this guy just attack on his own? Get rid of you. Yep. Cool. Okay. Yaha. My turn? Yeah. Alright, what we got? Hordeling faction. A spitter, okay. Yeah, they just attack up, that's fine. So I've got 3 left. Let's do that. And that. I guess we'll get one of those out as well. Nice. I have control of the survivors, but the threats you play act on their own. Cool. Victory! Nice. Yeah, I'm going to spend a lot of time playing that. No, sent me twice. Let's go, Graham. Oh wow, the text moved with them. That looked really cool. Just the way when he went on the angle to get around the table, the text shifted with it as well. That was a nice little visual. Can I chop their hands? Yeah. I'm not chopping any. Ah, let's go. I really like the dialogue, guys. So with the way the team builds, obviously at the moment we've got Pyro with us. Damn it, Akira. If we were playing in co-op, would we still have like Pyro with us, or would it be that he's replaced by player 2, player 3, player 4? Let's get going. As the youngsters can't even. And cheating! Cheating! Right now, the co-op player's taking extra survivor in. Okay, cool. So it's player 1, and then the AI NPC, and then player 2, 3, 4. They don't have item or count progressions there, which is good. Oh, right, okay, I'm with you, I'm with you. Grams gets really grumpy when he's cold. Just wait for a few more. Our race co-ops will have personal progression and might actually be extras. Each player takes 1 survivor in. Okay, cool. You're insane. And difficulty scales to that as well. Awesome stuff. Yep, we do. Your slippers were still inside. I'm gonna kill that goddamn pot looking good for nothing. Enough. We really need to get out of here. The last thing you'll watch is my you weren't kidding about him getting grumpy. Yeah, so is there character creation? I noticed when I started the game it said it was randomizing features. Is that always the case, or do you get to make your character in the game? Never mind. Is there quite a lot of variation in the character creation to start with? And are you going to have like unlocks as you progress through the game to change it, or is it you have all of the options available at the start? I love what you've done with the roof. That's amazing. That's right, you either stop singing or you'll stop breathing. More We are, the more supplies we'll need. No roof, no food, you go up north, the bridge, guns, military supplies. What's he mumbling about this time? And there's sword we hold up in that as well. Got like a small military convoy up in the overpass just north of here. No cosmetic unlocks. You have a set amount of decisions to make at the start of your character, but you may find characters with other unique features. Okay, cool. That bridge crosses right through Merc territory. If a horde doesn't kill us, the Mercs will. Great. Can't believe I'm saying this, but this time Pyro is right. I am? We're stronger as a group, but we don't have enough supplies to make it through tomorrow. The sooner we get on that bridge, the more chance we've got. Every character you find has specific identity and personality. No, not that one. That one. That one. What am I doing? That one. Grenade launchers and shoot a bomb barrage. 20. Give you that one. And use legendary weapons. Nice. Okay, so Gramps isn't a player. Okay. 80, 70. Alright, well I'm not going to use this one because we've got that one. Let's destroy that one. Okay, so it does destroy it. That's sim speak, yeah. I want to sort my inventory. Personal request. Please let us sort the inventory. Okay, cool. What have you got? You've got everything. Noted. I just immediately, like, already I'm kind of like, right, I've got these 3 gaps here. I kind of want to put all my grey crafting stuff at the top. And then have my gear down the bottom. Yeah, it's, again, it's one of the things I spend a lot of time in games, is just rearranging all the boxes. It's one of the things Steve moans at me a lot about, is rearranging all the boxes. But yeah. Personal request. Okay. Now we found some stuff. Can I make anything else? I'll make shoulder pads. Can't make any of that. Could destroy the mask to get those back. Let's do that. I still can't do that. Fair enough. Okay. Alright, we can make that. Hey, Max. We're on the verge of a major story beat. Time to alphabetize my inventory. Darn tootin'. Okay, so we have thirst and health. Okay. So yeah, again with the inspirations, obviously you say that you're fans of everything Fallout, which is a big plus. Were there any other like big kind of inspirations for the gameplay? Like the mechanics itself, rather than the visual side of things. Which I'm getting a few kind of hints from other games. But yeah, I was curious if there was anything that you'd say was kind of a direct influence or ideas you saw in other games that you maybe kind of imported into this one. Okay. The others. That doesn't sound ominous at all. This doesn't look too bad. Always quiet before a storm. It's a mishmash of what we most enjoy from games we enjoy ourselves. Makes sense. So I mentioned this War of Mine earlier, but there's too many. No, that's fair enough. This War of Mine was going to be the other big one that I called out. Kind of Fallout Shelter and this War of Mine is two that definitely feel like they were there. But again, both of those are good. They're both games that I've played. This War of Mine, me and the missus sit and play. We'll do a couple of nights every now and then. And yeah, I've got that on my mobile as well now, actually. Definitely a game that is enjoyable. And very difficult. No, I don't want you to have that. Give me that. That one. You have that one. And yeah, that suits you. And the pyro definitely needs to have the crazy jack-o'-lantern head. Loot. Oh, that's interesting. The first aid kit's always good. These all 1030. Yep. So how long would you say the main game's going to be? And is it a case of the prologue leads directly into the main game, or is there a bit of a gap or a crossover in between the two? Having, you know, obviously not finished the prologue. Ow. Storyline should run anywhere between 10 to 15 hours on average, with an infinite roguelike mode on top. Oh, we are a fan of roguelikes. Nice hidden items behind the scenery. I like it. Prologue is tied in. Cool. Because yeah, I must admit, when I looked on the Steam page originally, obviously you've got the listing for the game, and then you've got the listing for the demo for the game, and then you've got the listing for the prologue. So I wondered how, kind of what the difference was, whether it was the demo was different to the prologue, I guess. If there was anything substantially different. Oh, they're interesting looking. We will definitely take those. The prologue gets season updates. Okay, cool. Need some pads. Get in. Okay, cool. So the demo is what it is. And then, yeah, the prologue is what's going to tide people over until the game releases. Right, well, I'm taking those. Undead Christmas elves. I guess, yeah, obviously we've got the Halloween stuff now. Is there a plan to do a Christmas update next, or are you having a bit of a gap, or? Alright, well, she needs to have pads. They're the same, yeah. You need to take those, and then we're gonna leave you with that actually. The Wasteland mode, our roguelite mode, can fit into that category as it increases in difficulty constantly and way more harshly. Nice. So will the Wasteland mode be available from the get-go, or do you need to kind of hit a point in the game before it unlocks, or is it a case of you complete the campaign and then you have the option of doing the roguelike? And if that's the case, does the roguelike carry on with your character as it is at the end of the campaign, or is it a separate mode? Can't disclose what, but we've got at least 2 other updates coming before Christmas. Okay. The story mode links into Wasteland mode once you beat the campaign. Okay, cool. You can take your progress over. Awesome stuff. Ah, there we go. I wonder what the different circles are for. Oh, okay. So LB and RB obviously cycle through characters, but both buttons cycle the same way. Yeah, she's excited there. He's excited there. Doc's excited. Yeah, I pressed them and I kind of half expected LB to go left on the UI, but they both move to the right. I mean, I'm mostly playing as Anna at the moment anyway, so it's not that much of an issue. But yeah, from Pyro, I kind of expected LB to take me back to Anna, and it didn't. It took me around to Doc. Yeah. Yes, I have noticed that as well. But that's not, like, I get why you'd want B to be closed most UI, because it makes sense from a controller point of view. But it's not as frustrating because, like, the game pauses when they're in the UI. So it's not the end of the world to, like, press B and then go, oh wait, it's not doing it, and press a different button. Whereas potentially, like this one, if you've got one character set up for a situation, having to press that button is a bit more of an impact. But yeah, like you say, it's one of those things you've got on the list already, so it's all good. Woo. Oh, I first run in with a spitter. Leather collected, okay. Doc, you need to stop standing there and being spattered. It's definitely your fault. It's got nothing to do with me controlling you. Just enough how much you appreciate the live feedback. I'm glad that it's helpful and that it's constructive, and honestly I appreciate the opportunity to give the live feedback. Like I say, it's uncommon for me to get opportunities like this as it is, so I'm very thankful that you guys have approached me to do it and be a part of it. And yeah, I'm glad that it's being constructive. Here's our minigunner. We're surrounded. Ooh, hello. I'm gonna put my turret down. You fight well for civilians. Ooh. Ooh. Look here, familiar faces. You're all Pyro's longtime friends, right? So glad you're here. They were holding me at gunpoint. Load them up, Frank. Welcome to the gauntlet. The gauntlet. Frank, that's right, your mum's like. Right, shh, everyone be quiet. Hello. Bring in the horde! Fellas, it's been a pleasure. This is not how it ends. Bring it! Woof. Okay, right, we got a new person. Let's immediately gear him up. We got 1030. You can have the skull mask. In fact, you can have a... No, you can have a skull mask. Right. And we're going to give you this nice shiny Gatling gun. Well, we have some greaves as well. Awesome. You can have those. Okay, so the health counts for everybody. Right? We did it! What a great warm-up. Warm-up? Let the gauntlet begin. I'm genuinely trying hard not to die. That was almost too many. So they're not dying. I have eyes behind these glasses, Frank. Master, open the floodgates. Oof. Oh, Doc's gonna die. Doc's dead. Oh, I'm gonna die. We're out of greenies. How? That's impossible. You Messrits will pay for this. You should kill them now, everyone's looking at us. Shoot them, kill them, get them. Nice. That'll play. The gauntlet. You even know to close up. I know who you are, lady, but thank you for saving our butts right there. But not myself, that's one mighty fine bottom. Why is she looking at Pyro like that? Everyone has to feel in this heat. It was uncomfortable the first time. There's a reason this ride's called the Shredder. Left stick to drive, A to shoot. Go. Whoa, whoa! Let's try that again, shall we? Okay, cool. Yeah, the game is running really smoothly. I've had no issues whatsoever. Still got optimization to make even the Prologue, glad to hear. Yeah, I mean, I've not encountered any like frame issues or anything like that so far. I mean, personally, I'm possibly getting a tiny bit of like screen tearing, but you know, that's going to be my end. You brought prisoners back. Well done, lads. Oh man, I'm a prisoner, right? I'm a prisoner of love. Don't ask for your licky. Name's Shannon, by the way. Shady Shannon. And I'm Corporal Johnson. Corporal, you military types and your funny words. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. I've possibly missed that in the settings. It's north of the overpass, but you need armoured wheels to get there. Funny thing, I did leave my other ride right about those parts. Civvies, I need your help. And from the looks of your camp, you need the supply stone can get you. I'm talking food, water, and loads of wet. Young man, you had me at food. They'll help you out. Says who? They're my chilly feet ever since you burned my only good pair of slippers. Oh, that. Hope you find your friend, but you better be right about the suppliers. Ready up, everyone. Yeah, I did miss it. I remember even looking at it when I was looking through the options earlier. So yeah, that's entirely my bad. But that's the only kind of graphical problem that I've noticed. What do you got? Okay, so I need to make a flamer for you, because you've still only got the basic weapon. I need 2 sets of shoulder pads. Which I can't make. Okay. Can I make an igniter? I can. So let's make that for Mr. Pyro. Bing. There we go. Yeah, just something to change the UI visuals. Okay, so everyone's got one of these for now. Okay, so I can probably... I don't... Yeah, I want to craft those. Had no plans in regards to that just yet, but we'll definitely look into it. There you go. Alright, I'm going to make some bandages. Let's make one more, and we'll use those. Yeah, like, I don't have a problem with the green, but yeah, definitely from a colorblind accessibility point of view, I can definitely see a potential need for a color changer. Damn it, Max, don't say things like that. It's a different inventory. We've been out and back again now. Alright, I'm not going to use any more of my wood. And I can't do anything else, but, you know, we'll leave that. Right, let's... So you're hungry. Where's my food gone? Over there. You have one of those. And some water. Oh, that really doesn't do much. Oh, it's dirty water, that's why. I'm with it now. You're okay, because I've only just got you. No, I didn't want to do that one. Do that one. Okay, so that's all fine. So we need to find some water, which means we need plastic. Plastic. So with the crafting side of things, obviously at the moment we've got a handful of things to craft. How, I guess, do you find other recipes along the way? And if so, again, without the risk of potential spoilers, how likely are you to find those recipes? Are they kind of hidden away in extra bits, or are they just stuff you unlock as part of the storyline, or is it a bit of both? Or is it just you get what you get? This is where she said it would be. Janet mentioned an overpass, but I don't see anything. We need to find it. There's no turning back. Let's keep searching. Unlock other recipes through your camp's progression tree. Okay, cool. Hey, you can't shoot the pumpkins. How you choose to spend your skill points will define that. Okay, so there might be some stuff that you unlock in one playthrough that you don't in the next playthrough if you unlock things differently. Cool, sounds good. So that adds to the replayability of it as well. Which is good. Oops. Distracted looking at the chat. Things weren't dead yet. You can eventually full unlock if you progress far enough into the wasteland, but that's going to be challenging. Is that it? Didn't see any other armored vehicles around. Are those wings? Those are. It has wings! What should we call it? Hop in. Let's see if we can get key fix. Oh, looks like a bee. The bee bus. The buzzy bee. Those are terrible names. The battle buzz. The buzz bee but give it up. I got it. Bumble buzz. Nice. Okay. I wonder if we could flip this as well. Looks like it's a bit harder to flip this one. I'm not going to say it's impossible, because I've been streaming long enough to know that there isn't such a thing as an impossible vehicle to flip. As anyone who watched my Euro Truck Simulator streams years ago knows. If you try hard enough, exactly. A new career bus driver. Incoming pro Euro Truck Simulator streamer. There you go. Could use the brakes instead of crashing the bus. That's what the other pedal was for. You still have a ride to take back home. Yeah, exactly. Define the wrong side of the road. There you are. At least nobody knows we're here yet. Hey, Tado, how's it going? I'll just shut up now. Welcome to Fort Bunkerson. Oh, we got raiders. Oh, these guys shoot back. That's not fun. Going the opposite way of the traffic. I've got tea and crisps. Nice. So how have you found developing the game? Because my understanding is you're quite a small team, aren't you? And how has that impacted with the likes of, you know, Corona sticking around longer than anyone ever intended? Has that had any kind of impact on the development side of things? 4 of you total. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. I should really try sneaking though. Maybe that would, you know, be beneficial. Huh? Wrong time to try and sneak. Ooh, hello. Yep, the devs are in. Devs are hanging out in chat with us, answering the questions. It's one of the fields that tries. Yeah. 4 devs, 4 characters. It's all coming together. I guess, yeah, that's another question then. With that in mind, do you guys as the devs have like a preferred character? More spiky shoulder pads. Let's give those to. We're gonna give them to you actually, because you've got a minigun and I like that. That's just the gist of it. Let's just say even our officer's dog made it into the game. Nice. Got one of those already. Although actually, is that better than the one we had? No, it's worse. I thought it was. Oh, no, don't destroy it. Can you pet it? New objective, find the pup. Just no. Just shh. Of course. Had to be done. Ooh. It's Stone. He's alive. How come nobody's guarding their prisoners? Had to go and say it, didn't you? The Guardian. What the hell is that? Why is it looking just like... Oh, we're next on the menu. Way. Yep, that definitely answers the question of if there's bosses. Ooh. We did it. Let's open that up for later. Cool, I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. So that answers how long the prologue is. No, I really enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. And it's definitely one that, if I haven't done it already, is going on the wish list. I'm pretty sure I've already got it on there. Yeah, it's on the wish list already. Yeah, wish listed and followed. I thought it occurred to me that the Guardian kind of looks like a G-rated version of Nemesis, and now I can't unsee it. Nice. Oh. If you're a good boy, Kira, you know it. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. That is definitely my kind of game, and one that I would happily stream a lot more of. So without asking for spoilers, does that kind of lead directly into what you're planning for the full game, or is there a bit more in between? So you use special socks some days. I know. I've seen the pictures. Well, thank you. I've been streaming for what, like I say, I've been streaming for over 8.5 years. And it's been a slow channel growth, but at the same time, the community that's grown with the channel is the kind of community that I want. You know, everyone's friendly, everyone's interested, everyone's supportive. And I would much rather have a small community like that than have hundreds or thousands of people and end up with a bit of a mixing pot of everything. So I'm happy with my community. They're their own special kind of supportive. Let's put it like that. So how... There's a lot more to find. Okay, cool. That's good to know. How... Obviously, I know you haven't got a set release date yet. You're looking at the first half of next year. Roughly what kind of percentage ready would you say the game is? Other than, you know, kind of last minute tweaks and reacting to feedback and that kind of thing. Yeah, I made them do Twitch sings. That's the kind of community spirit they use. That is 100%. This year, I have waxed my legs and my armpits on stream. I've done 5 hours of Twitch sings karaoke. And I drank a raw egg on stream. So, you know, that's the kind of supportive community that I've got. I do like the soundtrack as well. Like, the sound design is ace. That egg. Yeah, there is a... Let's press that button as well. Don't think I've done that yet. No, I haven't done that one yet. Let's press that button as well. Hard to put it down to a number since it depends on a lot of outside factors. Yeah, I 100% get that. Everything story related is very well underway. Currently working on a lot of the content simultaneously. The least advanced areas being controller and co-op related, but also well underway. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Balance is one of those things that's always going to be tweaked and, you know, patched in as and when it needs to be. Yeah, I mean, honestly, considering the fact that there's 4 of you as well, the state of the game as it is, like as a prologue, considering you're still looking at an estimate of 6 months out, it's very impressive. Yeah, the visuals are ace. I love the depth of field. I love the side scrolling with the vertical movement mixed in. You know, the controls for all the different elements work really well. You know, the driving, other than me being terrible and driving us off the cliff immediately, was you know, was intuitive. The general controls were intuitive, aside from, you know, what we've already discussed with the controller tweaks. But as you say, that's one thing that you guys are looking at already. Yeah, the sound design is ace. The visual style is ace. The gameplay itself is ace. For a personal point of view, I'm excited to see more of the trading card game and the crafting mechanic. No plans for mobile, but we're currently focused on PC, followed by console, and then who knows? Yeah, definitely. One question I did think of in regards to the crafting mechanic. I know that, in fact, no, it probably, now I'm thinking about it out loud, it's probably answered anyway. But with, so I noticed with the kind of level 1 armor, like the shin pads and the shoulder pads, you could break those down for materials to put into something else. But that wasn't an option with the weapons that we found. Is that something that's like a schematic that you find down the line, or is it just that the weapons, you either use them or you don't? Because I noticed we could destroy the equipment and we could use the equipment, but there was no like sell option, which leads to, is there any kind of merchant store kind of mechanic in the game, or is it just that they are what they are? Yeah, that's, like I say, when I started saying out loud, I was like, okay, they've already said that you've got the camp skill tree system, so I imagine it falls into part of that. But yeah, that's cool. Actually, yeah, I suppose how much material yield you get. Okay, so that's its own separate kind of upgrade bit. That's cool. Difficult it's about right, considering this was just story mode. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, to be honest, the majority of my deaths there were for my own silly reasons. So yeah, like the gauntlet felt challenging enough. I mean, obviously we got close to dying in it. I'm surprised we didn't. But yeah, that felt challenging. The right level of challenging. Especially once you remember to change your characters and make use of the skills. Is there any plan? So obviously when you're playing co-op with other people, then everyone will be in charge of their own skills, like their talents. Is there any plan to have like an auto use kind of function for the skills if you're playing like I was then with AI? Or is it going to stick with having to kind of scroll through them to use the skill, and then scroll to the next one to use the skill. No auto use on true multiplayer. You'll only be charged with one character. Yeah, I mean that, like I said, that is the thing. You know, if you are playing in a party, then you'll have your character, and then someone else will be in charge of their own thing. So obviously something you need to focus on during single player. That makes sense. Synergy with abilities would be cool. Depending on the abilities, would work together at the same time. Yeah, I mean, obviously I haven't seen all the characters. We only saw those 4. And you had the auto turret, and then you had kind of 3 different styles of grenades. You had the heavy grenade with Johnson. Doc had kind of a 4 grenade arch shot, and then Pyro had a little kind of Molotov. But yeah, I'm curious to see what other characters there are and how. We're gonna have 10 classes in the game. Legendary weapons are actually able to change skills as well. Okay, cool. Because yeah, I did notice with Doc it said that he was able to use legendary weapons, which made me think that they might have some kind of particular additions to them. A bit of class customization to make. Curious how over the top the game progresses, like super screen filling chaos. Yeah, with the wasteland mode, I guess. I know you said that the difficulty scales quite dramatically. Does it get to the point of like breaking the game difficult? Because you said it's endless, didn't you? The wasteland mode. It can find an enormous amount of characters. It's not one character per class either. Oh, okay, sorry. I misread that. I thought you meant there were 10 characters, but yeah, 10 classes for the characters. That's even more dramatic. 2 bombers may have different perks. Okay. So yeah, even within that, there's obviously some juggling depending on how you want to build your team. That's quite cool. Guess one where they just call an orbital strike on your location. Yeah. Nukes for everyone. The screen filling chaos is something we're trying to limit to the maximum we can pull out of an average PC without causing FPS issues. But there's definitely some. Nice. No, I really enjoyed that. Like I say, I am excited to see what comes next with it. And it's definitely staying installed. And when I see that update come up on Steam, I'll have to jump back into it and see what's going on. You wander into a department store and a one-handed man tries to sell you a shotgun he calls his boomstick. He would be immediately on the team. Cool. I'm trying to think if there's any other questions that I've thought of whilst I was playing. Just don't let him don't let him at near any kind of library. Oh, I know. Well. Yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see what comes next with it. Like I said, the build as it is so far is awesome. Like I say, other than the few minor kind of controller UI tweaks that you were already planning on looking at anyway, there's nothing that jumped out as an issue. Yeah, I'm excited about the co-op as well. Have you guys got any kind of idea on a price? What kind of price range are we looking at for the game when it does release? And I guess following on from that, the questions are coming to me now. Are you planning on... Well, obviously there's no real telling until it's done and done. But are you planning on having it as the game is the game and it's complete, aside from, you know, the occasional update here and there? Or are you kind of already contemplating the idea of expansions and DLC kind of thing? Can't fully disclose yet, that's fair enough. Can say it falls into the under $20 category. Okay. I'd say that's more than fair. And that's purely just off of what I've seen here. Just online co-op, or could it be local? Yeah. Got expansions planned ahead. Okay, cool. The Prologue is actually already local and can be played online with Steam Remote Play. Nice. Definitely thought of as Couch Rock first. That's honestly a nice change. The mouse and keyboard's quite manageable actually. I naturally went to controller just because of the movement style of the game, but actually it's definitely, it's not uncomfortable on keyboard and mouse. Oh no! Nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely got that pick up and play feel to it. Yeah, I only imagine how much fun the voice actors had. Yeah, see, this is so much... It's so much more intuitive on keyboard and mouse, because it's just scroll up and down. Ah, it's right click. I was about to say, I'm kind of double clicking to try and quick equip, but it's right click instead, so that's fine. It's there, I'm just pressing the wrong button. Cool. Okay, so I've got to ask, I tried to see if there was any impact in the last run. Does this kilometer have any impact on the game, or is it just to say you got it up there? Like, either way is fine. This is just me being curious. I want you to come in and just babble like a baby for a few minutes. Just utter nonsense. Can you do that for us? Not in the prologue, but yes, there is incentive till up to 100. Okay. Okay, it sounds when his wife walks in, curious how work is going. He has babbling on him. Definitely had to cut a lot of, okay, that was way too much. It works though, that's the thing. It all works really well. Like, honestly, kudos to everyone involved. It's just so much more manageable with the Uzi. I'm realizing now what a big mistake I made last time, losing the Uzi straight away. Yeah. Yeah, it helps a lot. Ooh, rusty bucket. I don't think we found that last time. Okay. Scoring system modes, multipliers and time bonuses, and if so, leaderboards between friends, yeah? The Rusty Bucket is a personal favourite. Alright, we gotta check this out. Okay, yeah, that works. That one. Roller skating pads. You didn't find those last time either. Gun multipliers, yes, and we're still considering leaderboards for the Wastelands mode. Cool. Don't know what you're getting at, Steve. I like being above him on the boards. Yeah, that's true. So is this going to be... So when I hover over Gramps at the table, I can see that there's a light that comes up. Like it's selectable. Yep, that was going to be my question. Is he going to be like the card master? I know you're going to be able to have games here as well. Like play against Gramps to test out the deck and stuff. How have I not seen that in any zombie media? Someone keeping ahead of the horde and weaving in and out of danger on roller skates. Yep, awesome stuff. How many cards roughly are going to be in the game to start with? And is it going to be... No. How are you going to like be able to unlock more cards? Is it going to be... How about 60? Okay. Different factions as well. Cool. Is there going to be the option to play against your friends online with the card game? Or is it going to be purely kind of a PvE feature? Okay. So yeah, there's different ways of unlocking them. You will be able to PvP as well. Cool. Directional audio too. Ooh. Yeah, the loot's all different. That's quite cool. That's a good one. Is this your guys' first title? Or have you worked on something else? And is this kind of always... Amy and Perfect, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the community. Yeah, is this kind of always how you envisioned the game kind of looking and playing? Or have you made any kind of major design changes over the course of the development? Oh no, we haven't got him yet. Can't do that one yet. My inventory's full. That's not good. We can break down the scrappy stuff. First title of our studio, yes, but we used to work in software dev. Okay. Shark imagery. You shush your face, Steve. That's not the wonderful popping sound of a nade being launched. Yep. Yeah, this Uzi makes it so much more manageable. I've been working on it for quite some time. Started out as something we worked on our free time at work. Okay. Even before we set up our game dev studio, it's definitely grown along with us. Started out as a pure 2D side scroller and not as complex, but the core of the setting and humor are always there. The humor's ace. Like, honestly, I'm really enjoying the humor. What are you? That one. Let's give you the skull. Give you some boots. And we're going to actually take those off of you, give you that one, and give you the spikies. Rich Johnson there just screaming, "Get some!" at the top of his lungs and unloads a hail of bullets. Yep. We did it! I did try shooting the fridge. I didn't seem to do it. I think it's just timed. It's time, yep. Oh, this is going to be interesting on mouse and keyboard. Okay, it's not too bad actually. Sounds remind me of the back of the truck halo. Yeah. I tended to be the driver in Halo. You get to use the turret on the back much. Close. Oh god, we're gonna die. Gone. Oh, we made it. Look at that health. Yeah, this works really well on mouse and keyboard. So we can't play as Shady Shannon. But she seems to have a sniper rifle, which I'm excited about. And a future content update. Okay. I'll allow it then. Is there a plan? So with the cooking, you can't really see it because my head's in the way. Is there a plan to have like a multiples option, or is it gonna stay as doing one at a time? Akira, thank you for swinging by. Glad you enjoyed it. Pleasure as always. Yeah, I will hopefully. I'll be back on again tomorrow, starting at 10 AM. I'm not sure what we're playing tomorrow, but I'll be back in that super organised way that I normally am. No multiples thought of, but we definitely need to make cooking faster. Yeah, I mean that was the only thing. Like even if you had it as like multiples, but at the same crafting speed, just so you could do like, right, I want 4 of them, and then you just wait 4 lots of that speed rather than having individually crafting each one. Or yeah, drop the speed, but keep it as singles. I'm kind of curious to see what impact the food and drink running out has, if any. Yeah, I think with the crafting, like either way, either having the slower speed but multiples or having a quicker speed singles, either way would work. I figured that was going to be hidden in the prologue. Yeah, okay. What was I going to say? No. Yeah. With the equipment and stuff, are you planning on having kind of set bonuses? Which I know we're getting a lot of, not a lot of, but we are getting, you know, sets of the armors. Later on in the game, are there going to be like set bonuses for having the same of everything equipped, or is it just going to be the actual stats that are going to be better or worse? Oh. The other forwards. On armor, yes, as well as the legendaries following the rule of doing something awesome. Yeah. Whoa! There we go, we've got the bus to jump. I'm happy now. Yeah, I got it then with the directional audio. Almost got the flip. Next time. If anyone can do it, it's Chris. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could dispute that fact, but it's true. No other drives on the road, still manages to total his vehicle. Yeah. Just like making everyone else look better, that's all it is. Oh, hello. I missed this last time. And the purple first aid kit. Some scrappy shin pads. Oh, hello, there's something there. Use a first aid kit because I've damaged myself slightly there. A gas mask. I paid for the whole speedometer. I'm going to use the whole speedometer. Exactly. So, are there any drawbacks to things like the minigun? Because at the moment it just seems to keep going. Which, for me, is fine. Woo! Okay, so if you switch them out on the stairs, they get really excited about it. They like the stairs. Wow, that didn't work. Not currently, but looking to overheat. Okay. Charge at me again? No. I'll just try and take out all of the pillars. Oh, that did it. Don't kill him. Oh, I wanted him to take out the last pillar, see if anything happened. Awesome. Yeah, that works really well on keyboard and mouse as well. When I first, obviously during the first playthrough, when we were using the controller, I wasn't sure how well it would swap to keyboard and mouse, but actually, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, I mean, like I say, with the minigun, you know, it's fine that it doesn't overheat or anything. But yeah, maybe that needs to be added in. Just because, yeah, otherwise, you know, there's... Or even make it so that you walk slower, or something like that. Rather than an overheat system, you could do a... When firing, the movement speed drops. Because of, you know, the kickback from it. Just something negative. To combat the fact that the minigun is crazy. No, seriously, thank you so much for the opportunity. Like I say, it's always fun. I mean, this kind of game is the kind of thing that fits really well into the channel and the stream and that kind of thing anyway. I am always more than happy to play this kind of game just because I enjoy it. The fact that, you know, you guys have been hanging out in chat and getting involved and answering the questions and taking the feedback and that kind of thing, it's just this whole bonus extra. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to play it and to, you know, give you some live feedback on it and, you know, have the community asking the questions and all that kind of thing. And yeah, I've got it wishlisted. I've got it followed on Steam as well. I think I've I've got the Facebook and Twitter pages set up with follows. I've joined the Discord as well. So yeah, all of the things. Honestly, I'm very, very interested to see kind of what comes next. Let me grab... So for anyone interested in the chat who isn't already, let me drop in the social media stuff. And yeah, if you've enjoyed it, if you enjoyed watching the stream, then definitely, you know, head over and give the guys a follow or a like or whatever platform it is. Have you got any objections to me just dropping the Discord server link in the chat? I know obviously you've got the button in the game. Oh, actually saying that, I can't... Yeah, I can't make an invite anyway, so that's fine. I can't do that. Sometimes I forget how Discord works. Yeah, let me... Library store. So that's the link for the full game for anyone in chat who's interested. Obviously there's no set release date other than kind of aiming for the first half of next year. But yeah, definitely add it to the wish list if you've enjoyed it. My understanding of how Steam works is that every wish list is beneficial to the devs, so definitely do that. The fact that it's split screen co-op and online co-op is awesome. Are you able to mix those two actually? Quick kind of follow-on question. Are you able to have like 2 people on local co-op and then open it up to an online multiplayer? Or is it either or? But yeah, so that first Steam link is for the full game, which is yet to release. But if you want to download what I've been playing and have a play around yourself, then yeah, that second link is for the Prologue, which is the one you can install now and you can have a play through what you've seen on stream. But yeah, they do the remote play together as well, and there is a guide up on the store page that says how to do that. Yeah, there's a full step-by-step on how to get people online. Which is ace, and I might try that. I meant to try it during the stream today, but I forgot to message anyone about it beforehand, so I didn't. Because I'm super organised like that. But yeah, definitely something that I may even try it tomorrow morning actually. We'll jump back into this and maybe try and do an online half an hour and just see how the co-op goes with the remote play. Maybe. Right now, separate saves, your single player and multiplayer, but we are also looking to link them together. Okay. Always on top of things. You know it. You know how it is. We are super organised and professional here. The height of stuff. And if you believe that, I've got some timeshares to sell you. But yeah, I mean, like I say, we played it through on controller, played it through keyboard and mouse. Both of them were super fluid. Obviously, the only thing that I would say, which has already been covered, is that with the state of the game as it is now, the UI is a lot more intuitive for keyboard and mouse. But yeah, that's already been recovered and is being worked on, so the controller side of things is a bit more fluid. The stuff and the things. It's the things that make it important. But yeah, honestly, you know, I've said it a couple of times, I had a lot of fun playing this. The humour is brilliant. It's got that Fallout, This War of Mine feel to it. Both games that I really enjoy. Yeah, very excited to see where it goes over the next kind of 6 to 9 months in the wrapping up of development. And yeah, if at any point you have a later build that you want testing, just gonna say that I'd be happy to have a look, either on or off stream. Love the stream. The rest of us were watching the background, but we're here. Awesome. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'm glad that I hopefully did the game some justice. Canigal, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the community. Yeah, thank you, the team over at Meta Publishing, for hooking me up with the details in the first place, because it's a game that, although I've massively enjoyed it and it should have been on my radar anyway, I didn't know about it until I got the email, and yeah, I'm so glad that I did. So thank you, the guys over at Meta, for hooking me up with the details. Obviously, thank you, the guys over at Digitality, for making it, for making what is currently an awesome game and is looking to only get better. And yeah, like I say, it's on the wish list. I'm definitely going to be keeping tabs on it. So thank you very much. But yeah, I'm going to wrap the stream up here. Like I say, we've played through it twice. I'm going to wrap up the stream. I'm going to complete the survey. Although I think all the feedback that I'm going to be putting on there has already been covered here. But yeah, I'll just put it down in writing. And yeah, I'm going to head out. So let me exit this one. Let me go over here, press the button. Yeah, I was going to say, it's getting pretty late for you guys, isn't it? So thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad it was helpful. I'm glad it was informative for you guys, as well as giving us the opportunity to ask you guys some questions. So thank you very much. And yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. So Eri, thank you for the opportunity to play it. It's appreciated. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll be back, as you know, all the regulars know, but for anyone else who's interested, I'll be back at 10 AM tomorrow, UK time, so 10 and a half-ish hours from now. No, 11 and a half. No, I don't know, sometime. 10 AM tomorrow. Hours, days, all kind of blurs together now. I'm not sure what we'll be playing. Maybe play some Zombie Army Trilogy. Might play some Breakpoint to start off. We'll kind of see what happens. I'm gonna head out. Guys, thank you so much everyone for hanging out. Thank you everyone in the community for getting involved with the dev chat. Thank you to the devs for hanging out and listening to the community. I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Might be up at 5 AM, who knows? See, I'm sure I'll see you briefly. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, guys. Have a great rest of the Friday, for those who have time left in your Friday. Thursday. I need to go to bed. Hopefully everyone has a good Friday tomorrow. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow, 10 AM UK time. All the love, all the hugs. I am out.